a super simple strategy that will help you, the conscious awakening entrepreneur, 10x or more your clients, cash flow, and community in the next 30 days. 99% of entrepreneurs out there will not be able to do this, but if you do, wow, it's a lights out combination to create a business that feels joyous, that allows you to play your role in the great awakening, helping your brothers and sisters rise up into their full power and potential. It's going to create time freedom. It's going to unleash financial sovereignty. So you're going to want to stick around and listen to the full episode because this is the Golden Age Entrepreneurship Show. We are the ones awakening humanity by creating million-dollar movements, bringing forth joy, peace, and ease, and deleting and rewriting the old patriarchal scripts of control and competition. I'm Spence, your coach, mentor, fellow soul on this deep soul journey we call entrepreneurship at this moment in time. Found a newer business coaching 365 days a year. We got consciousness leadership and newer business tips right here. So hit subscribe, follow along, share the story out. This is a game changer. And the reason I wanted to share this story is because I actually got caught up yesterday by not applying this. And it's something that I practiced intentionally before. It's something that I'm going to realign myself into. And it's something that I'm going to share with my clients in my programs inside of New Earth Business Coaching. I want to share it with you, the Golden Age Entrepreneur right here. And that is, if you want to have more joy, peace, expansion in your business, which raises your frequency, which allows you to magnetize clients, allows your products to sell with ease and flow, is being very intentional with your phone. Your phone is a device that emits a lot of radiation. It's a beautiful tool. It allows us to connect, communicate. It allows us to do a lot of creating. But at the end of the day, the fact is the frequency is beaming into us. It's literally going into our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual states. You don't have to be a genius and do very much research to read about EMFs and all that stuff. Now, if you're an online entrepreneur, there's no bypassing. You're going to need a phone. You're going to need a laptop. Welcome to this little reality. And we'll do an episode in the future around shielding and working with your energetics when it comes to EMFs. But for this one, I want to focus on something that's even more important because it's going to allow your frequency and natural etheric shield to strengthen just by doing this. And that is being very intentional with your phone. You're not opening it 100 times a day. That's addiction. So many people who are conscious entrepreneurs, we've moved through a lot of our addictions. We've done a lot of healing work. We're helping our brothers and sisters out there in the world do the healing and evolution work. But I see this with my clients. The subtle addictions can come in, right? A lot of addictions are more subtle when you're deeper on the awakening consciousness path. Actually, the ego is actually more tricky because you've healed the outer layers, and as you go in to heal it, it can get more subtle. And I see it show up as phone addiction. Well, if you're turning on your phone all the time, what does that say about you and your business? It's saying you don't fully trust your business. It's saying that you're probably not that effective at your task management, and there's lots of time leaks, which just means more energy and time into a business that's unnecessary. I often find in my own journey, it makes me less creative because you're holding this little radiation device that zaps you. Now, I'm not saying you need to be incredibly rigid. For some of you, the discipline will be. For some of you, that's actually just not going to help you. But what I want to encourage you is to bring that intention. Maybe look at your tracking app. Get one of those tracking apps. How many times are you opening your phone? Seriously, ask yourself, do you need to open your phone 50 to 100 times a day? Do you need to open your phone several times an hour? Or could it be something where you're intentionally using your phone focused for 2 hours and then you're putting it aside for most of the day unless you have a creative idea to film or film some content or make a phone call or have a client call, whatever it may be. The point is you're not just walking around your kitchen and outside in the garden clicking your phone on and off willy-nilly checking things. I got caught up with this yesterday a little bit. We went down some TikTok rabbit holes, which is fun from time to time. And it's good to have this perspective, but it was a big energy wave. And I, instead of just putting it down and being like, yeah, that's the energy wave, that I ended up going and doing like a little bit more digging and looking around and just tuning in energetically. And it dropped my frequency. There's no doubt about it. So I realized that I had to realign myself, jump around, do a little somatic movement, bit of deep breaths, and carry on. But what I see is so many people, they click their phone on, they do their 2 hours, and then as the awakening entrepreneurs, they then do more and more and more. And quite often their frequency will get lower and lower and lower. They might not be on the floor with such a low frequency that they can't function, but it's dimming them from spending time in your genius. Remember, four zones of genius. We talked about this in episode or two ago. So scroll back and look at that. Zone of incompetence, zone of competence, zone of brilliance, and zone of genius. When you come work at New Earth Business Coaching, everything we do with our conscious strategy and energetics is to have you spend more and more time in your genius zone and having more and more of your back end, your system, and your business built in a simple, scalable way that actually creates time freedom. It's very hard to create the ease and flow and peace, the higher energetics when you're picking up your phone and you're addicted to it. Now, I'm not righting or wronging us. I'm still on this journey too. We have our moments. Sometimes we have creative flows where we stay up all night. At night, it was a full moon. Ideas are flowing, businesses being built. But are you rabbit holing TikTok? Are you looking at news? Are you obsessively checking your Instagram messages, hoping for a sale to come in? Are you just constantly bumping everything up? Could you just do one pass a day to bump everything up? Do you need to check the comments multiple times a day? Remember, I mentioned trust. You have to trust within your business if you want it to continue to expand, your movement to grow. Trust that picking up your phone for one focused business grit session or two a day, and then not needing to pick it up really again is all that you need to do, right? That's the trust piece, and that's the simplicity piece, and that's the okay, let's go and do other things in our lives, build gardens, and let's build amazing buildings, and let's earth school our kids, and let's work on our projects, and let's get our feet outside, and let's meditate, all these amazing things. Let's travel, let's adventure, let's hike, let's help our community members in person. All things that happen when you take your time back, creating time freedom. Your energy expands because you don't have this subtle addictive nature going on. Your businesses, 10x's, income, influence, impact, or more. If you're at $20,000-$50,000 a month recurring revenue as a conscious awakening entrepreneur, the way to move into that next level is to actually simplify, to amplify, work on the energetics. So the trust piece is so high because you're in your genius fully on purpose with your soul mission, where you absolutely know with no doubt in your heart that this is why you're here and this is why you're bringing it forth. That's where we see rapid global shift when we have more and more golden age entrepreneurs moving into that frequency. And that frequency is faster and simpler to move into when you're not picking up your phone and checking these things over and over and over again. So do a quick audit. 1, how many times are you picking up your phone and turning it on a day? 2, is there an opportunity for you to focus in and use your phone in chunks, or use your phone in like 1 or 2 big focused outputs and then just turning it off? For 5G is crazy for frequency. Your phone's listening to you. It's all tied into AI with the big tech companies and governments and stuff. There's no doubt about that. So turn it off, put on airplane mode, get yourself one of those nice little 100% radiation RFID sleeves on Amazon. Put your phone in there for a bit. Turn your Wi-Fi off midday just because you can. If you are an awakening entrepreneur scaling to 100K months recurring revenue, check out my show notes. I have launched my latest free training for you, No Secrets Held Back. These things I share with all the clients in New Earth Business Coaching when they come, around the 8 essential areas that you must master in order to 10x your impact, income, or influence, or beyond that 10x in the next 90 days. Really powerful training. I'm excited for you to check it out. You can grab it for free if you head over to my website, which is in the show notes. That's newearth.business, www.newearth.business. If you want to come be part of the family right here in New Earth Business Coaching, reach out about how we can work together. My website, again, has the starting points for you there, or you can reach out to me on email or in the DMs on Instagram at newearth.business. That's a period at newearth.business. My inbox is always open for all awakening entrepreneurs who want to scale into their genius, bringing forth amazing impact, awakening our brothers and sisters, moving into what I love to call the golden age of entrepreneurship, where yes, we're making the money, we're creating the time freedom, but it's more than that. We're in the age where massive amounts of humans are deciding that they're here on a soul mission, this time to transform humanity, to awaken us back into our natural state, the heart space. Are we doing that through our businesses, through creating $1 million movements and spreading our truth to the masses, to those who are ready for our genius, are working in medicine, them, or helping them rise up, helping them feel empowered, get healthier, build businesses, step into their full potential, tap into different dimensions, whatever service or product you might be offering. It is so needed because it's just the pathway for golden age entrepreneurship. And how we're having a mass sweep across the world where entrepreneurs are realizing, hey, there's more than just money here. We got to take care of the money piece. We got to scale our business and design it in a way that the money piece is never really an issue, because ultimately my role here at New York Business Coaching is to help you so that that money piece is not a hindrance, whether you're going from 0 to 200K months, whether you're going from 10K months to 30K months, whatever it may be. When you build a business that has simple systems, so you have time freedom, it creates the cash flow because you have vertical offer stacks and things that actually are scalable. You're not just saying they're scalable, where you could have 100 clients come out overnight and it wouldn't break your business. You can reach out to me if you want to chat more. 365 days right here on this podcast, the Golden Age Entrepreneurship Show, consciousness, leadership, your business tips, and strategy. Share this if it resonates. Go up if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it if you would follow, subscribe, and if you would leave a 5-star review if you had value from this podcast. That helps us grow the Golden Age Entrepreneur movement. Get on my mailing list, Business During the Great Awakening, which you can jump on for free. Just go to my website here in the show notes. Putting out that newsletter where we talk about the macro perspective of what is happening here when it comes to business right now. We look at trends and techniques. We look at how the dark forces are trying to deceive you. And ultimately, we look beyond that, knowing that this is just a simple soul experience. And we get to play and create here with business however we choose. And of course, it's chock full of the latest tips, strategies, something to help you 10x your business this year. All right, from my heart to yours, as always, signing off. Ahab, namaste, all my relations. I will see you tomorrow in the next episode of the Golden Age Entrepreneur Show. Have a great day.